Under international law, there are fairly clear rules about whether there is or is not a state. They're generally found in a treaty from the early 20th century called the Montevideo Convention. In the Montevideo Convention, it says that states that can join this convention have to have the following four characteristics: a permanent population, territory, a government, and the capacity to carry on foreign relations. If they have those, they're a state. If they don't, they're not. It's generally accepted in international law that those are the rules. If you have the population, territory, government, and the capacity to carry on foreign relations, you're a state. If you don't, you're not. Now, there is some dispute about the role of recognition. Some say that you have to have not only these four, but you also have to be recognized as a state in order to become a real state. Others say, well, the recognition is just simply recognizing a fact. But you at least have to have these four. If you don't have the four, you're not a state. Now, the Palestinians, the way they, or there are two actually Palestinian governments, so let's be more precise. The PLO claims today to be a state. It also claims at the same time that there's no territory anywhere in the world over which it exercises any governance. So what it's telling us is, though it has a permanent population, it does not have now, nor has it ever had, any territory. It does not have now, nor has it ever had, an effective government. That's not a state. Now, Hamas in Gaza is actually a more interesting question. They have, obviously, population, but they actually have a government that exercises control over territory. Does that mean that they're a state? Well, Hamas doesn't see itself as a state, which means that it doesn't have the capacity to carry on foreign relations. That's what it means to have the capacity to carry on foreign relations, that an entity views itself as a state able to get along with other states in the international arena. And apparently Hamas doesn't see itself this way, so apparently it's not a state either. That might potentially change, but how the PLO will become a state without actually negotiating with Israel to acquire a government that has control over a territory, it's unclear to me.